Hello, looters, and welcome back to another Mighty Quest video with me, your host, Sir Randerson, arena champion, keeper of 700,000 points, self-proclaimed king of loot, lover of meaningless titles, and your Clarker-in-Chief. Now today, we're talking about something that has been a long time coming. And it's because of a change that happened just this morning on this weapon. The First Mutineer. Ah, yes. Probably the best weapon in Mighty Quest. I say probably because its only competition, in my opinion, is the backfire. The First Mutineer is one of the strongest weapons and one of the most versatile weapons in the game. And I can tell you, when we ascend very soon, this is going to be the first thing I ascend. I am so confident in this weapon. Now, I'm going to show off the Mutineer, take it through all its paces. I know you've seen it. I know if you have it, you love it. And if you don't have it, you want one. And I want to show you why I think this weapon is so great. But first, I want to talk to you why we're talking about it today. It's because we have gotten a slight change to the Mutineer for everybody who's about to acquire one. As you can see, my achievements are very well done. But down here, the only way to currently get the Mutineer outside of combining for it, you need to combine 2 4-star weapons, I do believe, to get this weapon. The only other way to get it is by opening 1,500 chests. Hello? There she be. All right, serial unboxing. You can see it right over there. Summon 1,500 chests, and you get this, the new Mutineer. Much stronger than the old Mutineer. 104,925 base might, 8,523 DPS, and 103.62 crit damage. That's nuts. Absolutely crazy stats. Much more powerful. People were in a bit of a fuss because I'm going to call it the legacy Mutineer, the old Mutineer, much less powerful. Now, have a look at this. 10% damage, 10% attack speed. All right? Blessing has not changed. We'll talk about that soon. So the closest thing I have to a 5-star Mutineer that isn't maxed out is this level 13 down here. And as you can see, my level 13 Mutineer has 81,000 DPS, or 81,000 might, 6,000 DPS, almost 7, and 78 crit damage. Much, much less than the new one. But where things get a little tricky are the secondary stats. We had 10% DPS and 10% attack speed, or 10% damage and 10% attack speed on the old Mutineer, on the new Mutineer, but on the old one, we have a 40% crit chance and 15% attack speed. What does that mean? Who knows? I honestly don't know. I won't be able to compare them because I won't be able to get another one. I mean, if I combine for it, maybe, but then the stats I do believe are randomly generated. So, is the new Mutineer better than the old one? I think that's debatable. I think that 40% crit chance is a really big number and it's worth a lot. And I also think by the time you get to a certain DPS, a certain might, enemies all fall in one shot anyway. So they're already falling to one shot to my lower might Mutineer. So why would I need more power on it? I don't know. Future-proofing maybe? Maybe the enemies will get stronger? Maybe there's another difficulty on the way. I would love all of those things. But anyway, let's get back to the Mutineer. We're here to talk about why this weapon is so great and why it's going to be the first thing I ascend. It's the Blessing. Anchorage. On kill, grants an 85% chance to hook nearby enemies. This is so good because it works. It has so much synergy with the talents in the game. So let's go back. Namely, this one right here. Dazing Hook. Pulled enemies are stunned for 3 seconds. The Mutineer not only hooks enemies now, it also stuns them for 3 seconds. Those hooks count as pull damage, or as the pull. So that is absolutely insane. You combine that with Stun Slayer, increased damage by 100% on stunned enemies, and then Sword, increased damage by 54% when using a sword. Tell me you can see how the Mutineer is really, really good. You put these 3 talents on with a Mutineer and you are off to the races. You're getting 20 kills in arena, no problem. All right, well, maybe not no problem, but you know what I mean. It is definitely, it has the most synergy of any weapon in the game, really. It is so, so powerful. Right now, my Mutineer, 2 6-star runes, it's 350,000 might, 90,000 DPS, 118 crit damage. It's pretty good. It's been so good up for this point, and I'm going to continue to use it. Now, the thing is, whether the stats matter on the new one or the old one, we really don't know yet, because ascending is a huge variable that we do not know much about right now, even yours truly. Will we get new rerolled stats when we ascend? Combining 2 weapons together to get new stats? Is that a thing? Do the new Mutineers, like, say if I had PvP damage on it? When you ascend it, does it keep its PvP damage? Does it keep its secondary stats? How does it pull? You know what I mean? So, or how does it roll? We don't know how the weapons will roll when we ascend them. But I will be ascending my Mutineer no matter what. So, we're going to see what happens. Anyway, let's take this bad boy out, and I want to show you why this weapon, I think, is probably, debatably, the best weapon in Mighty Quest. First, we'll do our normal test. Blobby Bobby, you poor son of a bitch. We're coming for you. Haha. Let's jump in and see how long it takes down Blobby Bobby. Now, granted, Blobby Bobby here is not the best. I won't show it off the best. You're going to see the best benefit from the Mutineer in wave-based format. For single hits, I mean, you probably get better off from a hammer, but it's still very powerful. Check this out. Bam. 2 million crit damage. Like it was nothing, right? And that 85% chance, like we just hit the 85% chance for the hooks. I mean, the hooks didn't do anything in this case, but they were there. You know what I mean? Such a powerful weapon. What's that? Mage chest. Oh, I think they redesigned that. Neat. All right, we're immediately going to go to the inventory and wipe my stuff again. I don't recommend doing what I'm doing, but we're in the middle of recording, so we're going to recycle our gear. Ba-doop boop. All right, done. So, the Mutineer, it's powerful. 2 million hit crits. That's enough to knock out enemies in arena in one shot. Easy. If they don't get knocked out in one shot, they're stunned for 3 seconds. So they're getting messed up. Next, let's take it into a trial. Let's do our promote stone for the day. We'll do a shield promote trial just to show you some of the wave-based stuff here. Move my head a little bit, and we will enter this. Just to show you how good the Mutineer does. And the blessing on it, Anchorage, that AoE is absolutely massive. You pair that up, like I said, with Black Hole, another synergy. The Stun Slayer, Black Hole, the sword ability, it is just way too good. Like, look at... Nothing stands a chance against this weapon. It is just so easy to clear. This is what I use in all of my Extreme Castle runs. It has no competition for that. And you might say, yeah, Randerson, but staffs can hit at a range and hit multiple things. But once again, you have the mobility with a sword. You can dodge. When you're shooting with a staff, you have to stop attacking and dodge. With a sword, you just dodge and attack again. And chances are you have anchors flying out all over the place while you're doing it. That's why this weapon is so good. I cannot brag it up enough. So easy. You know what? Let's do a little bonus one. I just want to show you a quick castle run. Let's jump into, because this is really where the Mutineer shines. It's in castles. Oops. Let's go to, oh God, I don't want to do like let's do 8-9, maybe, or 10-9 rather. Jump in here. Hopefully there's enough enemies for us to take down. By the way, I still haven't beat 8-6 and 8-5. In under a time limit, excuse me there. But watch this. All right, we got 70 enemies to take out in this castle, and it is just absolute child's play for us right now. Frenzy, like, come on. If this was much easier, I could do it with my eyes closed. I mean, you could probably still get this. Well, I wouldn't say I did done in under a minute with autoplay. I mean, I'm not exactly going for a speed run here either. I just look at these crits. 2 million damage. Wow. This weapon is just so darn good. And that's what I mean about, like, with the new stats on the Mutineer. Yeah, it's really nice to have, you know, bonus boosted stats on a weapon. Of course it is. New players, of course, are going to get to see that benefit. But how much do you really need? Because I'm taking down guys now, as you can see, with little to no problem at all. So how much more damage do you really need? How much more is it worth for that crit chance, though? You know what I mean? It's very debatable right now. As I said before, we don't have enough data to accurately, like, make a comparison. And now, finally, after I clear my inventory one final time, I want to take this bad boy to Arena to show you where she really shines. This is where you do come up for the argument against the backfire, because being stunned in Arena... Is there a truck backing up out there or something? And arguably in Arena, being stunned is one of the biggest pain in the asses you'll come across. And the backfire can basically auto-attack for you when you do it. But I've got my highest kill runs with the Mutineer. So let's jump in, see how many kills we get. Should we go to the tryhard mode? Should I do this? All right, you know what? Let's give it a shot. We're going to try hard. See how many kills we can get with the Mutineer today. All right, there we are with our Mutineer. 1 million DPS on deck. Ready to kick some ass. Frenzy up. 1 down, 2 down, 3 down. And that's what I'm saying. How much more power do you actually need when you can one-shot enemies like that? Okay, laser, we're not going to mess with that. We don't mess with lasers anymore. All right, there they are. 3 more down. We're at great health right now. 6 enemies gone. We're going to run out of here. We're going to black hole and get out. And there's the synergy. Did you see the anchors take down the enemies in the black hole there? Super easy. The anchors did the damage. Like, our sword didn't hit there. The blessing wiped that guy out. Once again, right there, too. It took down that guy with the axe. Popped off that just a little bit early. We're going to throw out a lightning strike just to give us a little added damage there. 15-0 with our Mutineer. Taking a bit more damage than what I would like. Look at that. Oh, we got taken down, but we did the stun. You see that? That was the Mutineer's ability, stunning that guy, and we were able to get back up and finish them off. How great is this weapon? I mean, for real. 19 kills. Barely trying. You know what I mean? It is so good. If you have not got yourself a Mutineer, open 1,500 orb chests. Open 1,500 rare chests. Spend your bronze keys. Get this weapon. You will not regret it. It's the best weapon in Mighty Quest. It really is. Pick yourself up a Mutineer. Try to get 2 if you can. The Ascension is right around the corner. It will be the first weapon I ascend. We will do a video on that very soon. And until the next one, I am Sir Randerson, Arena Champion, keeper of 700,000 points, self-proclaimed king of loot, lover of meaningless titles, and your clocker in chief. And we'll see you again in the next one. Peace!